Jamie here. Quicker one than normal. Usually we do the 20-minute deep dives into the income reports, but today, big news for me personally. I'm really super excited to be on board. I'm a customer of Odys's in the past, Odys Global. They're a source of aged domains, basically an aged domain. In fact, we'll have a look quickly because I actually wrote about this on my most recent email that I send out to my newsletter people, the people that are really committed to learning the most about their niche site adventures, and I encourage you all to sign up. You can go onto increasing.com and then sign up directly on the front page. And this most recent one, where I rushed through some of these domains that I recommend and the exact reasons why, as well as a business plan for how you can do it. I run through the sort of why you'd buy an aged domain rather than a fresh domain, which is the marketplace that Odys operates in. They sell over 900 aged domains that have been important sites in the past, and aged domains give you a big jump because you don't start from scratch with no sort of online presence. You come in the same way if you bought a restaurant that was closing down and you kept the same name. You would have an existing client base that trusts the quality or the some of the previous reputation carries over, which you can do in the similar sort of way with domain names, which is why Google is not actively going out and stopping people doing aged domains, because they do understand that there is a legitimate reason for a domain to change hands, such as a business changing hands, as long as it's not drastic. Don't buy a restaurant and then rebrand it as a Penguin Enclosure affiliate site, because it's not relevant enough and it's not going to work. But there are some other elements that you should consider. The domain should be devoid of any Google indiscretions. It should be relevant in both your business model and niche. For example, a previous site that's close as possible to what you intend it to be. And ideally, this is the main advantage, is it has as many very difficult to get links as possible. You know, before it was easy to get niche specific like Wikipedia style links, seed sites. If you're in tech, you want those tech radar links. If you're in pets, you want links from the highest quality pet sites in the game. Huffington Post, Guardian style links that are super difficult to get. That often these sites that were a real thing by hook or by crook, by virtue of being older, being 20 years old, have acquired these links that are very, very difficult to get now. And so Odys pre-vets all of these, and the ones that they do list are all past. You're not going to buy any dodgy, soon to die or dodgy domains there. They make sure that the ones they sell are not part of these things. And you can find them elsewhere, but you'll have to do this yourself. Me personally, I don't have time nor the want to go and do that, so I'd rather go to a marketplace that does the work for me. So I'm super pleased to be on board with Odys. They've basically hired me to be an expert and pick domains that I think are a good idea, write a quick business strategy, and then recommend them. And I've tried to pick some reasonably priced ones, because you can get 6, 7, 8 grand ones, but I understand that not everyone who watches my content, who follows me on Twitter, wants to spend that much. So I've tried to pick ones that are more affordable, that will still give you a big kickstart and help you make your first 1, 2, 3 grand a month much quicker. Just give you that sort of positive feedback loop so that you can feel like it's going somewhere. Because I fully understand the anxiety around writing stuff. Is it, it's not taking off yet, and you do require some stubbornness in this game still. But I understand wanting to get feedback quicker, and you basically rush your way in when you do something like this. So the first domain I picked is lumet.com. It's only 13 years old and the domain authority isn't super high, but I picked this one just because it was so topically relevant to what you could do. So sunglasses, I know because I'm in this game. I'm not in sunglasses, but I just know all the niches because that's my job. Is pretty good for commissions, and I like these sorts of things where people are willing to pay more for one-off items, like a pair of sunglasses. You get Ray-Bans and things like that, and so because they're a high margin item, you get high percentages because in their quest to make sales, retailers are willing to give up more for an item that is so high margin. It's not like food where you get 20%. These people might make 500-600% margins. So there's a lot of good affiliate programs. Ray-Ban have their own, eyeglasses.com, Nordstrom, Saks Fifth Avenue are major sort of luxury department stores. And the site's premium feel will lend itself well to the luxury eyewear products with prices in excess of $100 and 10% commission. So you can easily make $10 plus every single commission, which the site's seed site links from very, very legitimate, high quality, high DR sites will give you a big advantage versus your competition for. I've given you a few examples here, like commercial content for best women's reading glasses, best glasses for oval face, but there's a lot more of them. You can also just create a general sort of email bait content for what's in style for women's eyeglasses, and then if they sign up they get a PDF, and then you can go through that, and then that starts an email marketing sequence to sort of try and convert on those affiliate sales, as well as just general informational content, which you can still convert with. And that's a big thing that will become more and more important in the future as the best keywords become more crowded out by big brands in the future. What's the difference between men's and women's glasses? Is it okay to wear oversized glasses? What's the average size for sunglasses? Things like that you can then take them through the funnel and sell them on still. The next one I'm really excited about, to be honest, and like a couple of these ones I'm like, oh, if no one buys this, I think I might just pick it up and start making sites on these. So if anyone notices any of these get bought up, then maybe it was me. But you need to get it in first. So the drone industry is going crazy right now. I'm sure you see all the advances technologically that are being made in the drone areas, you know, these drones that can do Amazon deliveries and crazy stuff like that. There's a current annual growth rate of 25% between 2020 and 2030 that's predicted. It's growing exponentially. And this DR25, I've written 23 here, I think that must be the difference between Ahrefs and other metrics, basically just fast tracks you straight in, because there are sites at the moment that have under DR10 that are ranking for lucrative keywords. I did a quick check and I was very surprised. This seems like a very interesting niche, especially because the prices of drones are high. The drone niche is dominated by, I'm not sure if it's DJI or DJI, they're a Chinese company that have, a lot more attention has been drawn to them. I saw a BBC article actually, which I'm probably going to get demonetized if I talk about because of the nature of the topic, but they're about. And so the average price of a drone, there's something, I think DJI start with like $449, that goes over $2,000 with some of their higher priced or super high quality cameras. But there's a number of buyer's guides you can write for this, such as, you know, best heavy lift drones, best drones under $300, which are directly available on Amazon. You get 3% based on this. You've got a higher rate card. Or DJI have a direct affiliate program, which I believe is 5%, but you'll have to double check that. There's also so many programmatic options here for like drone laws in town. Can you fly a drone in? As well as like local drone photography in London, drone photography in Manchester. There's lots of programmatic options that you can do here. You could even sell info products on drone pilot coaching as well. It's not just drones either. It could be remote control, RC planes, stuff like that. This third one I think is a really interesting option for anyone who wants to sort of start their first micro niche site, or they just want one that will never make you 50 grand a month, sorry. But it will make you 2 or 3 grand, almost certainly. I think this domain is under $2,000. I think it's something like $1,500, and so I think this one's a really good buy because it's not a competitive niche. In case you're wondering, not too many people want to write about microscopes for the rest of their lives. I don't mind it, but that's why I've been in this game a while. I don't mind writing about boring shit. It's not too competitive. This is only a DA5, but there's a DR6 that ranks for so many of these keywords already, and you come in right there ready to pump out content that's going to rank and make money. There's many other buyer's guides, you know, best microscope for kids, which obviously you go for accessible beginner products. For students, maybe a bit more so. There's digital microscope and more, and it's not like laptops where it's crazy DR90s everywhere. There's currently a DR5 site ranking for several of these affiliate keywords. There's also so many really good, and if you know how to convert on informational stuff, this is a really lucrative one. In fact, if this one doesn't go this month, I'm probably going to buy. You know, how much are electron microscopes? An electron microscope, I found out from researching for this, is a very expensive machine. They cost like 80 grand. But there's a DR6 collecting 2.3k traffic in the moment. So you could write that whilst also signifying that there are lower price different technology options that aren't electron microscopes, and then segment them down the path for that one, which is an obvious play that you can make money on. Core ranks top 3 for a number of the question keywords, so you know that suggests that they're up for the taking. If you go through low fruits now and type how strong a microscope do you need to see, and then the asterisk, it'll give you a bunch of good keywords, and there's programmatic options for that as well. This last one is the most expensive and the most interesting because it's the least like this fits a micro niche, and this is exactly what you should do. It's DR27, it's an old niche, and it's brick structures. To me, it's a cool name for like general architecture, but the site in the past was used for an architecture with a Lego spin on it, which is interesting, right? And Lego is so popular. I think more so among adults than kids nowadays. I know there's big communities for like Lego fans of Lego and stuff. Adult fans of Lego, I believe it's called. And there are thousands of question keywords and even more thousands of different sets. Lego has their own affiliate program, and many of the sets retail for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And so you can combine the question keywords answering any informational questions with an affiliate play by signing up to an email list, which I would do personally, with a weekly highlight of like the latest and greatest sets available. It might be an update on the new ones that go online, the restock, anything like that, and then they can buy them directly with your affiliate link. You can also create content that converts to online courses. I did a quick search on Udemy, and there's ones for like investing, digital designing and stuff like that, or just doing more general review sets to interested audience, ideally here with a video, which would convert super well. It's a more expensive domain, but it's a more powerful domain. It may be that you could even get away with not doing Lego if you just want to do home and architecture, but I'm not going to stand by that, because I'm a big fan of just being super white hat and risk averse and not going down that path. Those are the 4 domains. The good thing is, if you sign up with my Otis Global link, you get $100 for free, and you can put that towards a domain. For example, this one here is 1.5. Get $100 off if you sign up with my link. It's Otis/JamieIF. I'll put it in the description. I personally am a customer, and I've bought a couple of domains recently. One was about €3,500, and one ended up with the content. We worked with niche website builders in advance with the domain. It ended up being like £10,000. So we've spent, well into the 5 figures on these domains, and for us, we understand the benefits of an H domain, and it's very lucrative if you can get it right. If you want to be completely safe, and you're willing to wait more time, you don't need to start making your first few $100s a month. It's not a pressing need. There's nothing wrong with going on a fresh domain. And some of our biggest sites were built on fresh domains, mostly because I didn't really know about H domains when I built them. But these are a definite way to start making your first few $100s quicker, get indexed quicker, which is not only helpful on the monetary side, but I understand what it feels like to feel the frustration of do work and not seeing any results and think, is this really going to work? Should I just give up? And you can minimize that to an extent with a domain that is already indexed and has history and is more likely to get you results very quickly. So it's up to you. But if you do want to sign up, my personal recommendation before I partnered with them, it was, if anyone asked about H domains, I sent them to Otis. And now I'm super lucky to have a link, and if you go there and you sign up with my link, you can get $100. And there's 900 plus H domains if you hate these 4. And so have a little browse, have a gander and see how it goes. And if you've got any questions, let me know.